So, David, a 2-1 defeat to Bootle at home today. Is it a worry that we've let in a goal inside, I think, the first 5 minutes for the last 3 games?
It's a worry that we're letting it go that quickly when we said stay in the game for 20 minutes. It's a worry that the goal came immediately after a chance that we probably should have scored and came directly from a goal kick, 7-yard ball straight down the middle that we didn't defend. It's a worry that wasn't on that occasion, but other occasions, the balls coming into the edge of our box and we defending the counter-attacks, players are jogging back. That's a worry. It's back to desire, it's back to heart. I didn't see anybody there on that first one. Either one, trying to slow things down, or two, actually get back in and defend it. I thought Tomo did really well, but two players did get back on the line, but they were 2 out of 10. That's the worrying thing. Like, do the basics well, and we just didn't do them well enough.
And then the second goal, pretty horrendous defending.
It was criminal.
Yeah.
It was criminal. It was our throwing. Joe threw it to Killer. Normally you'd expect Killer to have a touch and clip that down the line. I think Killer could have started deeper. His touch was dreadful. He had a chance to kick it over the pile and tried to be cute. Joe had a chance to clear it, tried to be cute. No, he didn't defend the cross. I think it was Dickin at the near post who didn't attack it properly to cut it out, and I think Grundy expected it to be cleared and was on his heels. So, the entire back four there should have had an opportunity to do something better in that moment. That's gifted on 2 goals.
You said about desire before. Do you think the difference between the two teams was that Bootle wanted it more today?
First half, 100%. If you look at when you look at the stats, and look how many times they fell on the second ball in our half, you look how many times we gave the ball away because we were harried and pressed and hurried, and I didn't see that same level of intensity to go and get the ball back from them. I didn't see the same level of intensity to go and win the second balls in midfield. For all that, I don't think they massively created a lot. I think we gave them the 2 goals, but we just didn't. We didn't have the same level of desire. And in the second half, I thought we were slightly better, but at the same time, they could sit in a bit. They were 2-0 up. They don't have to come out at that point, so yeah, we should be slightly better going down the hill. But even then, I don't think the quality was good enough. I don't think we asked enough questions. I don't remember Thompson really making a save. He made a very good one first half from a header, but second half, for all the ball we had, I don't really remember him making a save. In fact, I don't remember either keeper really making a save of note today.
So you just said it there with Tony Thompson makes a great save from in my camera.
Mm-hmm.
Eden Bailey misses the one at the beginning. How much is that playing on confidence? Where we had a couple of really good chances last game, a couple of good chances this game. We let a goal in, and then how hard is it to get back from that, given the way we're playing?
Possibly, but we've talked about this. We've talked about resilience. We've talked about mindset, and it's mental. So much of the game is mental. If you can't show that level of resilience, if you can't make a mistake, but then go and make sure the next thing is done right, then you won't be successful. You won't be successful as an individual. You won't be successful as a team. And we are getting to the point now where the same players are making the same mistakes repeatedly. And if they're not going to change, then the player has to change. We are real risk of kind of this becoming a rut. It's 3 games, it's 8 days. It's not yet disastrous, but it can very quickly become disastrous in this league. And we need to change it, and we're not getting that from the current squad. If we're not getting injured players back, then we need to bring some fresh blood in.
That was going to be my next question: is how long do you wait before you bring players in?
So we've already made notes of approach to one player. Got a couple of calls being made tomorrow to look at what might be available on the loan market, and we'll see what's out there. There are a couple of positions we're looking to improve on. Give us more options, give us more round pegs, round holes. I think at points we kind of shoehorn the players into positions to try and fit, and it's not working. So we've got a management, we've got that wrong. We've got to change the players. So I would expect, I'm hopeful in the next 2 weeks we'll see maybe 2 or 3 new faces come in.
You get a chance this Tuesday to play, get back on track at a cup game, so a change of pace in terms of, we've talked about it before, change of pace in terms of the style of game. Local derby against Stalybridge Celtic, and it's a chance for the players to raise their game and go there and prove a point against a team who are in pretty decent form, to be fair to them.
Yeah, but we had a game to see Liverpool last week to raise our game and do better than Clitheroe, and we didn't take big chances and maybe manage big moments well. we had a chance today to go and put things right at Seal Park, where we've been very good this season, and within 5 minutes we 1-0 down, and then gifted another goal. So, is it a chance for these players to go and put things right, or is it a chance to shuffle the pack a little bit? There'll definitely be a couple of changes. So we've already decided a couple of players who need to play, but after today, we need to look at the walking wounded. We need to look at where we might need to rotate. We need to look at who we don't think has had a fair crack of the whip. We need to look at whether we can land anybody in before Tuesday. It won't. I can guarantee it won't be the same 11 that starts on Tuesday night for various reasons. And players have got a chance. If they come in Tuesday, they've got a chance to take a claim now. And if I was an injured player, I'd be doing everything I could to get back, because I'd be pretty confident there'd be a shirt waiting for me at the moment.
On that front, it was very few positives to take out today, but seeing Bailey Marsden and Andy Keogh running and warming up before the game today must be a positive for you as well as the supporters.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And Will Shepherd didn't warm up on the pitch, but Will Shepherd did a tailored session this morning in the gym. So Will isn't very far away either. So hopefully they're back. Maybe not next week, but they're not going to be very far after that. So Luke obviously took part today, so Luke's back fit. So that's effectively four fresh bodies in the next week or so. Plus the lads we've talked about, we're looking to bring a couple in. So yeah, it's positive. I think Bailey would have made a difference in the last couple of games. He's different to the other midfielders we've got. I think Keogh with his experience would have made a difference. So having the ability to use them, whether that's starting or coming off the bench, is massive. What we have found out is that the depth of the squad isn't as good as I thought it was, and that too many players are too similar to each other, either in mentality or in personality or in kind of the type of technical player they are. So we need to find some different players to give us that extra variety and extra bite, extra steel.
In terms of what you said about bringing players in, does that mean we'll see players leave as well, or is it just bringing people in to add to the squad now?
Yeah, I think inevitably players will go. I think players will go because they're not happy to be bit part players. I think players will go because they probably need to. It's the right thing for them to do. Some of them might go out with duels because it's it's part of a longer term plan, and they need to get games, or they need to build fitness or whatever that might be. But we need to freshen things up. I think we got to that stage very quickly this season where we just need to freshen things up. We've waited too long in the past. A week's plenty long enough this year.
And like you said, we are in a bit of a rut at the moment. But do you take? I think I've asked you this question already. But do you take any solace from the fact that we are sat still in a decent enough position? We are going through a bit of a rut at the moment, but you've still got something to build on. It's not like you sat down at the bottom of the table struggling.
Yeah. We've got some points on the board early, which might be, if you reflect back on those, did we manage big moments well in all those games? I think we managed them better, but Newcastle wasn't great. We lost there. We scraped a couple of wins. We probably had 4 or 5 good minutes against 1874. We've had spells in other games where we've been okay. But other than Bamber Bridge, I don't think we've had 90 minutes where we've been good. And that goes back to we need to freshen it up a little bit, because if players can't be consistently good and they consistently make the same type of mistakes, then we need to do something slightly different. But yeah, we have got points on the board. It's not doom and gloom, but we've got to be realistic and pragmatic about things. And if we just keep doing the same things and getting the same results, then we won't be having that conversation in a few months' time, because we won't be sat there. We will be in a scrap down in the bottom of the table.
Thanks, David.
That's right. Cheers, Nathan.